Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 1 of the Dorky podcast, starring me, Sophia the Dork. And today I have 4 guests with me. Tell us a little bit about yourselves.
Hey, I'm edgy.
Hey, I'm Gizmo. I'm more edgy.
Hey, I'm lazy. I'm a dumbass.
Hey, I'm Luna. I'm a gamer.
Wonderful. And with the introductions out of the way, let's get to the main subject of this episode.
This is cringy. I'm sorry.
Sophia, why are you dying?
Shut up. Space. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all gonna die.
So okay,
We're in a
guys.
very lonely
First thing I get. Do you believe in aliens? Aliens. Yes, aliens, not aliens.
Aliens?
No.
Yes.
Technically,
Yes,
we're
okay.
aliens.
Yes, I'm here.
Well,
I do believe in aliens because the universe is so vast and giant. It's just hard to believe we're the only living organisms out there.
I mean,
Yeah,
well,
but what I think is like it's not what it's represented on the movies. Like, you know, there's always just big, gross things. I think they're more like humans, but
Yeah,
more.
little organisms like,
Mhm.
that can't even
Yeah.
walk or whatever.
or it doesn't have to be like a life form. It could just be like a little cell that's alive
Yeah.
on other planets.
Oh.
Yeah, like Mars has that kinda.
Yeah,
Yeah.
except for it's just not big enough to be identified as an actual
Living
like
thing.
sentient being. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So do you guys
'Cause-
know any cool facts?
I don't know.
Not really.
We're all gonna die in 4 billion years. Well, we're not gonna be.
We are all stars. You know, the remaining of stardust.
Oh, you mean like
Yeah, we're
particles
all
and like
part Martian.
Yeah.
and like
We're all part
elements.
Martian
Yeah.
because the molecules just like fall down on us from Mars. I remember
Mhm.
watching a Vsauce video about that. We're all
We're
Martians.
watching who?
Vsauce. Okay, I'm a true intellectual. Okay, I understand things about space.
Yes, if you watch.
Oh my
Vsauce,
god, you
then
watch
are-
Vsauce.
Yeah.
You must be a really
Vsauce.
intellectual.
I
But you don't
am.
watch Rick and Morty, right?
He's bold.
Okay, Morty. Only intellectuals could watch that show. I know that for sure.
No, it's like over intellectuals.
Yeah, can have a higher IQ.
I agree. Totally.
So, black holes, you know, that's a thing.
Yes.
too.
So, yes, when I was younger, I just believed that black holes were another universe, and I was like, hey, I really want to hop in one because maybe there's just another universe with aliens and stuff. But then science was like, no, Sophia, that's not how it works. Actually, you just die. You hop
Yeah.
in there.
You know, I used to think that black holes used to take you to like a different alternate universe where,
Yeah,
like,
that's what I thought.
yeah, like, you know, you see like a different you, like so different.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
like you could be male in this universe, and the other universe you're female. You know, that type of stuff. I used to think that.
Wow, that sounds amazing, dude. I mean, what's your opinions about the moon? Do you guys actually believe that USA landed on
It's
the moon?
made out of cheese.
It's a government.
Wow. And yes, I do believe that they did land. There's a lot of proof and evidence.
I'm sure we actually did land on it.
Yeah, I don't get it why people say that, like, oh no, we didn't land on the moon. Like, there's footage, you know? I don't think NASA could
Yeah,
have
I
fixed it
mean,
at
they
the
just
time.
their technology wasn't really good enough.
Yeah, or
to
maybe we
kinda
could be
take it.
wrong, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, we can't really know unless we, actually go on the moon and find the freaking flag.
No, I mean, the conspiracy theory may say that the first moon landing was fake, but I mean, since then, a lot of people have gone to the moon anyways, and those are probably real.
Well, it just depends, because, like, you know, there's proof, there's no proof. We have,
What do you
we have
mean?
space probes going to the moon. That's what I
Well,
heard.
if they just record it again with better quality, then I think the people in doubt would actually realize
Yeah, then
that
it would
it
end
actually happened.
the rumors and everything.
Here's a question.
Hmm.
Shouldn't we just like explore more of the ocean before we explore space?
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Only like 5% of the ocean has been discovered, and then we're
True.
looking at planets light
yeah,
years
that is
away.
true. Maybe like Megalodon's still alive, but like he's all the way at the bottom of the ocean.
Cthulhu said-
But do you believe if there were aliens, do you think they would be aggressors towards us?
Well, you gotta
First.
think about it,
It
you know,
depends.
because, you know,
It depends.
I feel like most of them would kind of find us inferior, and I
Yes.
think most species kind of want to rule over others.
wait, what if aliens came to Earth, but they wanted to buy Earth, so they had to move to some other planet?
Bro,
But
know.
what would they pay with?
Who are they gonna
think they'd rather just
buy it
do
to?
us-
Like, who is the owner of Earth?
Technically,
Uh,
the
us
American
humans?
president.
The government,
Yeah,
I guess.
there is no owner of Earth.
Yeah,
Uh,
there's
I mean-
really not.
Give it a few years, then Russia will take over.
Oh no.
Maybe if they pay like every single person on Earth an amount of money, and because they're technically the owners of the Earth.
No, I still think they would just rather kill us all because they wouldn't really find us significant, and they wouldn't know about things like religion and afterlife because they're just aliens.
You know, I think, to be honest, in my opinion, I think they find us as a threat to them.
I mean, they say you can see destruction when looking at
I
Earth
mean,
on a.
I'm sure that they probably already know about our existence, and they're just saying, "Let them kill themselves because we're already dying."
We're polluting the planet. We're destroying the ocean. You know, the sun's getting hot. Global warming's a thing.
The
Yeah,
ocean's
so it's probably
repairing
say like
itself.
it's not worth it to get here anyways.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, that's many ways how we're dying in this
Yeah.
universe of ours that we don't know that has life yet. So
I remember watching this South Park episode where aliens come, and at the end they're like, "No, you're not worth it." And I feel like that is actually literally what would happen. Like
But-
people would just lie to the aliens.
But here's then. Do aliens say moo?
What?
would
Do
it even know if
aliens
they
even
talk?
speak? Yeah.
Yeah.
I
They
mean,
probably do.
What if they speak?
they
with
may have
different-
some way. They probably have some way to communicate.
If you bring up South
But-
Park, then the aliens say moo.
Nah, but we just
I
don't know
feel
how
like
they're
they'd
gonna
have
talk
some
to
sixth
us.
sense to communicate that we just don't have.
Telekinesis.
Like that, yeah, like telekinesis. There's something
Force.
out of our field of minds.
I think you're overrating aliens too much. There could also be like really bad aliens,
That's true.
Oh,
They
yeah.
could just be, you know.
Have you seen Alien vs Predator?
like really weak aliens that are like lost but on the Middle Ages or something.
Well, that's possible.
I mean, do you guys believe in parallel universes? Like,
Yes, I do. I do.
Yeah.
I believe in that. I believe that there's a different side to universes, especially our planet and ourselves.
Yeah, I watched
Yeah.
Rick and Morty 2 times, so
I do believe in alternate universes. I know there's like different types out there. Well, we don't know fully because there's no evidence, but
yeah, we can't really prove it unless
But
we
if-
just.
if it is true, then that'd be cool.
there isn't a possibility of infinite universes, but a certain amount of universes.
Mhm.
There's a set number.
Scary. Space is scary. It's just so vast that you could get lost in it.
What about Saturn? You know,
Have you guys seen Gravity?
Dude, Saturn has always been my favorite planet.
But it's like weird shaped because like at the top it has like a hexagon type of thing.
Yeah, that's so cool. And
What
then it
forms it? Maybe heat, probably. You guys ever seen that one video where like it talks about what happens if you went into Jupiter, like try to
Yeah,
down into it? Yeah,
you get fucked.
it's like clouds and everything, and you get
Why
burned
did I say
alive.
that? Oh, you can censor it.
You better.
Just look.
Hmm.
I'm gonna use that to my full ability.
Wait, but what about Mars? What if we actually do get a Mars one day?
I wouldn't really want to go to Mars.
To be honest, I would. I would like to live on Mars and like die there probably.
Just destroy it, like- That's just what would happen. We would go there and then we would just destroy it.
yeah, true. I mean, like it's already dead itself because
Yeah.
here.
Doesn't Mars already have acid rain?
I'm not too sure about that.
To be honest, it's not really worth it because the trip to Mars takes like lots of years. So.
Yeah.
I think it takes like 9 years max,
Yeah,
or a
that's
year.
crazy.
Wait, 9 years? That's too long. I think 8 months.
No, it's years. I'm pretty sure it's years.
How long did it take to get to the moon?
How long did it take, like, for
It took a
Curiosity
long,
to get
yeah.
there? I think it took like nine months.
Yeah, but I think by the time people were ready to be sent to there, they would have better technology that brings us there faster.
Yeah. Well, but either ways, I feel like Venus will be a better planet. Sure, it's hot and everything, but I feel like we can clear up
Yeah.
the clouds.
It's just
and
so
whatnot.
far from Earth.
Yeah, it is. It's closer to the
Smart.
sun, so more heat.
I feel like
Yeah.
Pluto is the best option.
Pluto is freezing.
Yeah, it's so freezing cold over there. I mean,
Pluto
like if the
isn't a
sun was a
planet.
red giant, then probably, but
But real question is Pluto a planet?
It's a
Yes.
dog.
No, it's
yes,
not.
it is.
No, it's not.
In my heart.
I believe in Pluto. Okay, I believe in Pluto.
How come it's not a planet?
Yeah, I believe in Pluto, but I don't believe that Pluto is a planet.
A dwarf planet, but you know.
Pluto doesn't exist, actually.
Whoa.
What about Planet X?
The same
That-
way that
that's the whole
Australia
problem.
doesn't exist anyways.
Yeah, just space people want to be cool with
Yeah.
other planets being something.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Actually, we do have another planet besides Pluto that's more further out, according to scientists and whatnot.
I didn't know that. What's it called?
I don't know the name,
We
but
know a lot of
Yeah,
planets, but I don't remember the names, the ones that are of the solar system. There's a lot. Like, I remember seeing like 3, but they have really weird names.
like other ones or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I find planets interesting, but I just feel like they don't really put them in the spotlight.
No, well, only some of them. Like for example, Mars, because like we're trying to go
Yeah.
there, but what's the point? We're all gonna get cancer if we go there because no atmosphere, no protection from the
Yeah.
sun.
So have you guys seen Gravity?
Yes, I have.
Yes.
No.
Isn't Gravity the movie where they're in space and
Yeah, the
Yeah.
one with
Starts
Sandra
going-
Bullock.
no, I have not.
Okay.
Sad.
It's a good
Yeah.
movie.
Really interesting. It won like a lot of Oscars.
Yeah.
It didn't deserve it, to be honest. It was like amazing, but like it won like sound design or something, and it's literally silence. Like they just take the audio and just put
particles.
silence. So, oh, that's fucking amazing. Give it a prize.
Oh man, but I feel like that's what happens when you're in space as well. Well, what could happen if you're not careful?
Would you guys want to go to space?
No.
I mean, I think it would be kind of cool, but you just have to learn a lot just in case anything goes wrong.
Yeah, because you could die.
But also, it's just really lonely in space.
lonely.
Yeah, you're alone. I mean, sure you can go with people, but
But think about
you're
this.
far away from everyone.
In the entire universe, we're lonely. Like, we're just a small dot in this massive place.
That's so true. We're just a tiny little dot compared
Yeah,
to.
please, just don't take this to the existential crisis. Stop.
It kind of sucks that we can't go out of more further out.
Yeah, I wish we could explore more.
By next year, there'll be even more planets because the Big Bang's still happening.
Which I'm surprised that it's still going after all these
Yeah.
years.
Explosion.
Who knows? Maybe we might get eaten by a black hole. And
There
all
is a-
exploration.
So
There is
optimistic.
a black hole in the center of every galaxy.
I mean, he's more edgy than me, so
True. For sci-fi movies, do you guys believe we'll ever actually be that advanced?
If we don't have a lightsaber by 2050, I'm gonna shoot someone.
I think we will be dead by then.
That's
Yeah, I agree with
that's if we like have world peace, because we still don't have that.
We'll never
Yeah.
have that.
If we had world peace, then we'd probably be to Mars by now, and further out in the universe with our space probes and whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah.
What if there's a planet just full of black people and a planet full of white?
Oh my god.
I mean,
Oh,
we were all black people. Technically, we
But-
all come from black race because we all come from the African. The humans started in Africa, so like everyone was black because of the.
So did the Americans. They all started in Britain and now they're in America.
Well, I do believe that there is another planet out there that has water, land, and a good and like a good size of
Mars
an
has
atmosphere.
water.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's underground, and we're not too sure if it's salty or good to drink.
yeah.
Probably not.
It's still water, anyways.
Yeah, liquid at least. It's liquid.
It's probably really, really hot.
Yeah, it
Right.
really is. And then there's dust storms, and then you got 2 moons on that planet, which is pretty cool, but they're not really moons.
You know, there's a planet made out of diamonds.
Yep, I've heard
But we
about
can't
that.
go there because if
It
we went
rains.
there, if we went there, we'd be crushed.
It
So that's fun.
would be crushed.
But if there's a planet made of diamonds, is there a planet made of paprika Pringles?
I
think so.
severely doubt that.
What if it's being created right now through the Big Bang?
It just depends on the particles and the elements, I'd say, to make.
What's in the Pringles? What's it made of? I've
Inkweed.
got a can. I'm gonna read it. Keep talking about space while I read.
Alright. So I don't know if you guys know this, but there's a star system where it has 2 suns and a planet
That's
that
cool.
orbits each other. Yeah. Having two suns in the sky, pretty nice.
Yeah,
I think it'd be
that'd
bad.
pretty cool. Probably.
Yeah,
You
because
get sunburns on both sides.
yeah,
Oh,
it can be bad.
Hey,
Would there ever be a night with 2 suns?
Depends on what side it's shining on. If it's shining like on both sides, then no, it'd be day all the time,
Yeah.
yeah.
and it'd be
Night.
really hot. So
doesn't Jupiter have 2 moons?
no, it has way more. It has a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has like
Most of the other planets have more than one moon.
Because Jupiter's so massive, it could capture space rocks and like make it orbit itself. Same goes for Saturn.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not too sure about Uranus though. I know think it's gonna eat its planet sometime in the near future.
Oh no.
Why is
Yeah.
Uranus just blank? It's just a blank planet.
Well, it's just there's always a storm on it. I know that for sure. It's cold on that planet, so probably that's why it has like no features on it. Just a blank planet with the color blue.
So I heard if if Neil Armstrong never came, if they got stranded on the moon, then they just wouldn't have gotten help and they would have been left there. So like if the mission failed, then they would have just been stranded. Well, what do you guys do if that actually happened to you and Earth just abandoned you?
Well, just enjoy it, I guess.
Just enjoy the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, enjoy it till you die. Till you die.
Do you think you'd die or just starve to death? Which would happen first?
Most likely, probably radiation will kill you first.
Yeah,
The
Yeah.
sun.
I think your back would break.
Oh yeah. Did you guys know that when Neil Armstrong was at the moon, he couldn't sleep?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's called their space.
Well, yeah. Time is way different, so they can't always tell when it's night and day. And
Yeah, and when they got tired, they had to sleep inside a small area in the spaceship thingy.
Yeah. It's really weird. Like it almost makes you think time literally is just an illusion. Like
Time. I don't think time exists in space, does it?
I don't think it does.
Because for space, it's like everything's going perfectly fine, but for us, everything is slowed down to what Earth has to
Yeah.
bring us. Mainly because dark matter. Dark matter is the reason why everything's slowed down. It's not going fast.
Yeah, I mean, on Venus, a day is longer than a year. Isn't that kind of crazy?
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
It rotates the opposite way that Earth
Yeah.
does.
That reminds me, in 200,000 years or more, the Earth will be a day on Earth will be 25 hours.
Oh yeah.
No,
yeah.
whoa, yeah.
Wait, what?
Used to be 23 hours on Earth. It goes up.
Wait, is it because of the moon or is it because of its core? It's
You know
because
what? We'll get to the bottom of this. We'll get to the core of this question. I'm a funny guy. Look at me.
Yeah, I think it's the core. The core is cooling down. So I did see it in a video where it talked about hours getting longer on Earth.
Slowing orbit.
Yeah.
So
Oh, the orbit. Okay, so how fast Earth spins is going to slow down, and then
I
it'll
think it's
make it
spinning
25
like
hours.
1,000 miles per hour right now. It probably slowed down more and more.
That's spooky.
It is.
1,000 miles per hour. Yeah.
That's how fast it's spinning. So,
Damn.
do you guys know that the moon is moving away?
Wow. Yeah. Oh yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Why?
I don't really know. It probably has to do with the gravity.
It's the government.
The government.
Yeah,
What if
everything is the government.
What if it's grew and he's shrinking the moon and it just looks like it's moving away?
Oh, you're probably onto something.
Despicable Me was based on true events.
Telling us a story, a secret message.
The minions are real.
Oh God.
Oh gosh, I hope not. Oh,
If
what
they
if
were
there
real,
was
that
a
would be creepy.
planet full of minions?
Oh no.
Actually, that would be wonderful. When you think about it.
How?
You have all these little people who are willing to help.
Yeah, but think about it. Short
yeah.
people, you know. Well, I mean, like, I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but it's like very short people. Like one, like some of them have just one eye, you know, in real life.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Whoa, just because they're disfigured.
Discrimination.
Wow. That is, yeah.
And here I thought Luna was a good guy.
No, I said not to be mean or anything.
Oh, that makes it all better then.
But for real, though,
Guys, I have a serious question, okay? Let's say aliens do exist and we meet them in the far, far future. What is your opinion on, like, people falling in love with aliens? Do you think that would be
oh God,
right?
it depends.
but
It depends on how they
alien-
look like.
Aliens would have like different like internal organs to us, wouldn't they? So how would
Yeah,
people love,
well-
how would, like, love making work?
Not necessarily, I mean, maybe, but
Imagine having a baby with an alien. Like,
I know, right?
wouldn't that be weird? Like,
You
Kinda
probably
weird,
couldn't have a baby with an alien.
I don't think.
I mean, we've never really seen aliens, so we don't know. I mean, we can
I'm
just...
pretty sure it's totally different. couldn't be the same.
Yeah.
The possibilities of it being the same are stupidly low.
I mean, yeah, you're probably right, but
Wait, do we even know that aliens are real? Like,
No, we
is there
don't.
actual
of
proof?
course not. I mean, do you guys believe in UFOs? Because there's
No.
Not really.
Wow.
Mm.
There is a theory that in World War II the Nazis tried making UFOs.
I heard that too.
So you never know.
I mean,
Yesterday, I thought I saw a falling satellite. It looked like a falling satellite because it had, thing on the side.
Yeah,
When I
But
was,
no, for real though, like I thought there was a falling satellite, but it was a helicopter. It looked like a falling satellite. Imagine having a falling satellite near your house. Like, wouldn't that be scary?
that would be terrifying.
Yeah, it falls down, crashes, explodes.
Yeah.
it'd be even scarier.
What?
The same size asteroids coming to hit Earth. Like the same size that made the dinosaurs go extinct.
That,
damn.
wow.
I mean, like there has been proof that asteroids will hit Earth sometime.
Yeah, but I mean, there's certain bases that humans have made that can, like, literal shelters, like deep underground.
Yeah, but I don't think that will protect. Oh, actually, no. I think it will.
I mean, it might if the asteroid isn't as big as.
Either an asteroid could kill us, or a nuclear war could kill us all.
I think none of those.
I feel like a nuclear war will just wipe half of the population.
But
and
why would they
asteroid
want to
probably
do
wipe
that?
everything?
If they're going to destroy the planet, why do that? Like,
Yeah, you got to think about it. I don't think the government's that dumb to.
I get they don't think, like most of them don't think global warming's a thing and they're causing it to happen. But I know they're not stupid enough to think, all right, we're going to send an atomic bomb, and then we'll just keep sending them over to win. It will just destroy the planet.
I think I heard this one story that they launched a atomic bomb into space,
Wow.
and it was really bad because came back down to Earth and affected people and whatnot. So they made a regulation where everything on Earth, like all the governments, like signed a peace treaty not to do tests in water and on land.
Was this before all the atomic bomb tests in the ocean, or did
Yeah,
everyone
but
just forget about it? No.
just imagine launching a missile to Mars through space.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
That would be crazy. But
I
it'd be
mean, it probably not. I mean, it definitely would not make it. Like, as powerful as it is, I think once it gets out of our gravity, it would just not be as effective.
But imagine setting off a nuclear bomb in the Mariana Trench.
Oh yeah. Then see if there's anything in there.
Yeah, but that would destroy the entire planet. Nuclear winter
Oh,
and
that's
all that.
unfortunate.
It's just very dark. I love it.
Wait, do you guys believe that Elon's car is it's still in space, like going?
No, it was probably hit by an asteroid or something.
Oh.
Like, not an asteroid, or like, space trash and
Like
stuff.
a comet or something.
Like all this space trash from rockets that have been launched and all, it's just going around space. It was probably hit by that and it's destroyed.
Yeah. But what would you guys do if you were abducted by an alien?
Oh God, I mean, like I've seen stories about it,
What
but I
am
don't
I
believe
supposed
it.
Yeah.
to do?
I know what I would do.
I mean, would you fight back? Would you just go?
I think it's best to play it safe first.
But ask them if this will do the probe thing, and then we'll see what goes on.
But how does one even get abducted? Like gets caught by an alien.
What makes them choose a certain person
Yeah.
as a target? Is it just like chance?
To be honest, I kind of don't believe. I don't believe those stories on people getting caught by aliens or abducted by them.
I mean, it's
I
just
don't
kind of
either.
like weird that they would come back after being abducted. Like,
Yeah, think about it.
yeah, we're just gonna do some tests on you humans and then let you go.
Like, well, if that is true, then that must show signs that aliens are just, they're just to see like what type of organisms are we.
Yeah.
But what if they figured out that if they just send us back, that no one will believe them, so they're
That's so
yeah.
dangerous.
Oh yeah.
Like, well, no one will believe them.
so like,
If we just adapt their brain a little bit, we can seem a little bit kook.
Wait, you'd seem a bit crazy after being abducted by a new life form and having them poke around in your areas. Because they don't want to ask you for information, they want to do something else that
and they probably
very,
can't.
very phallic.
Like, they probably don't even speak your language, so.
Yeah.
What if aliens like can read our minds, and then they can just understand us by translating our language into their language.
Whoa.
And like, it'd be pretty nice if
Dang.
they had powers, like, you know.
Did you
that-
take your woke pills today?
No,
It's called morphine.
no, he just.
But like,
Oh,
I feel like the
gosh.
government likes to lie sometimes, you know.
Me too. I like that the whole Area 51 thing. Do you guys
What's that?
believe there's aliens? I mean, that's where they say they keep the all the unidentified form.
Isn't there a story of a pilot that was taken by the government to fly a UFO? Or do you think that's just fake?
I don't think I've read that before, but
I mean, I think the government is definitely secretive about it. So I feel like they have seen aliens or something. Like, I don't know. I just want to know what's in Area 51, man.
what if it's not aliens and they just use that, but in reality it's something more horrible or something way more
Whoa.
something like unimaginable. But they're just saying aliens to keep it covered, you know?
Oh, you know, like a nuclear weapon or just
No,
like
like
another form.
like a life form.
Like freaking Cthulhu.
Cthulhu.
They're just keeping
Hell yeah.
Cthulhu in Area
They're
51.
just keeping Cthulhu. They're negotiating with him.
We're negotiating. Like, okay, so what do you want? I want
Um,
spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Oh my god.
How much spaghetti? All of it.
Oh, the
Spaghetti.
spaghetti.
Or you all die.
All of the spaghetti that is on Earth right now. All of it.
Is there a planet made of spaghetti?
Probably.
Oh,
I would love
Maybe,
a planet
maybe.
made of spaghetti.
No, Cthulhu probably ate it already.
Yeah. Cthulhu already ate it.
Isn't there a planet made out of ice?
Probably.
Not really. I don't think so because I don't know. Because then it
It's
would have
kind of
water, so it would probably have life form in it.
True. And like the only planet we know that has almost like life form stuff is the moon Titan. NASA, they found like, I don't know, organisms down there, supposedly.
Ooh, water.
That's like-
Woo.
That's like one proof that there's life form, kind of.
Yeah, it's just so small that it's almost like, no, it's not an actual.
Mhm.
Do you guys think that aliens came and built the pyramids?
I
I
think
believe.
I mean, like, I kind of do believe that they probably way back in the days, like, I'm talking about like billions of years ago. Well, probably not that far, but I do believe that people enslaved others to build certain things.
yeah, me too. I do believe that there were slaves working on them.
Yeah, they were forced to work on certain stuff that they were asked to, and I do believe that enslaved people made the pyramids.
Yeah.
But then, how do you explain how the center of the pyramids are like really exact? Like so, like the tallest point is almost perfectly aligned to the center that on the bottom. And that's like non-human building has done that before.
I know the answer.
Hmm.
It's all been documented. It was proven that when the pyramids were being made, the pharaohs used this thing called shadow games. It's all on Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh is like real.
Oh my god,
He used,
yeah,
he used
dude.
Exodia, and then he
That's a
went.
trustworthy source.
that's a really good source right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Blue Eyes White Dragon
Source.
built the pyramids, and the Dark Magician just watched.
Well, probably, maybe the aliens did come and enslaved people, or they built them themselves.
I don't know. I just don't see why they would just come here and be like, "Hey, look, let's just make this nice art piece," and then
What if the pharaohs were the aliens, and then they're still alien-like bread?
yeah. Do you guys believe there's aliens mixed in with all of us? Like,
Ooh, that's spooky.
That's an interesting question, but I'm not too sure about being mixed with aliens.
What if one of us is an alien and we don't know it?
whoa. Yeah, I'm sorry,
Fair
guys.
sense.
I'm the alien. I've been the alien all along.
So fear children likes to fear the alien.
Surprise.
Oh, frick! I'm gonna contact the FBI.
Wait, did you
no.
guys know that we're kind of Martian?
Yeah,
That we
yeah.
have Martian blood, not blood, but like type, like Martian, something about Martian.
Yeah.
Like we're like 0.0000 like billions of zeros, 0.1% Martian.
Yeah.
Wow, that's great. You're aliens.
Speaking of space, I've wrote a song about space, but I've wrote it in the style that you would hear it when you're in space.
Oh wow.
You want to hear it?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Alright, here it goes. Did you get it? Because
Oh,
I get
dude.
it. There's no sound in space. Okay, I get it.
Oh, dude, you're terrible. I was waiting for a really good song. I was like, oh, wait, what happened? Why can't I hear anything?
That's because in space there's no sound.
Yeah,
So
that's just so disappointing.
That's
Okay.
like
it's a really good song.
the aliens liked it.
no, but like you guys know what was the first song played on space?
Wait, did they play music in space? I think they did.
What?
I think they did play music in space.
It was
who
like
knows?
In the 80s,
shit. I don't remember the name.
in the 80s, they did send a record into space which had sounds from Earth and the most popular music at the time on it, so that if aliens got it, they would know what Earth is like.
Oh yes. Voyager 1 has that record.
Hmm.
And if aliens do find it, what's it called? It's not like in a language type, but it's like in a type. And if they were to see it, they know how to play it, and then they'll hear the sounds of Earth
But
and people.
hasn't Earth changed a lot since the 80s?
Yes, it has.
So wouldn't we have to send another CD or record into space again?
They can,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it take years and years. Voyager 1 has been in space for so long. I know Voyager 2 is leaving our solar system, so
Wow.
So woke.
Cassini died in Saturn, so
Damn. Right. I'm gonna go all edgy on this question.
Oh boy.
What if the afterlife is just far beyond the universe?
whoa.
You mean we could achieve the afterlife by just exploring deeper and deeper?
Yeah, what if the afterlife is a different planet and we get teleported there?
That's a really weird question. Wow, I've never heard that.
I mean, wouldn't they not be the afterlife then?
Yeah, well,
Because it's still on the real world. It's just not like after the real world.
yeah. Well, it's just like your body stays on this planet and then your soul goes on another planet. Like,
I mean, like if you're religious, I did hear that after you die, you do get sent to another planet that God made himself.
dang.
They
And
do
according to God himself, he said that he was going to make a new Earth, like Earth 2, basically. So
Wasn't Jesus an alien?
Technically,
No, there's like a theory that Jesus was an alien.
Jesus wasn't.
Yeah.
I don't think he
Jesus
was.
was a politician.
He came from a faraway land.
Jesus was a lizard person.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Jesus was a reptilian.
My friend said that Jesus was just a magician healing people.
Elon Musk is the reincarnation of Jesus.
Jesus didn't do children's birthday parties, so how can he be a magician?
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Jesus is Jesus.
He turned water into wine. Can he turn water into apple juice?
I know, right? Like, can you think about the children?
Yeah, and when he made the bread into his body and the blood and the wine into his blood, think about the vegans and the vegetarians that were at that supper.
Oh my god.
Well, wow, that was a great question to leave the episode off of. Thank you guys so much for joining me today.
Yeah,
Remember, guys, Cthulhu wants your spaghetti. Give it to him or you'll die.
Exactly. Is there anything you guys would like to say?
We're all gonna die
in
one
one
day.
Google year, the whole universe will
This
die.
doesn't matter. Just
Subscribe to
die.
Sophia for
Subscribe to my channel.
Subscribe to my
Okay.
channel.
Thank you guys for watching. I'm Sophia, and I'll see you in the future.
Penis.